Okay, Kim, let's go and see what mess Measurehead has made of this body. It'd be good to see it out of the tree anyway. Maybe we're getting somewhere. And I have my carrier bag. There it is. Right. Cuno and his lackey are still here. Cuno's little shit show. The mouth on these two. Let's have a look at the body.
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Okay, Kim, you're going to have to explain to me what a field autopsy is.
Yes. 1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We are on number 3.
Thanks for the detailed explanation.
The fuck are they on about?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
Don't we have someone else for this, like a doctor or something?
No, you and I are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything.
What do you mean honorary rank of detective?
An honor and a burden attached to your rank once you've proven yourself able, usually after 5 to 8 years of field work. Mine is lieutenant detective.
Well, I know what my record said, but I don't think I certainly don't feel like a detective.
You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. Now...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay. So, let's see if we can get these boots off.
I thought we decided to leave it to processing. Let's not turn this into some kind of circus.
Damn it. This is turning into some sort of mega puzzle.
Fair enough, Kim. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Doesn't look like you've got anything else to tell me that you haven't already told me. Why do I hate you? Is it because you stink and you're boring?
Do I remind you of someone?
Not particularly, no.
Sure I do. You just don't want to admit it.
That's enough.
Come back later, Corpo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori features. If possible, also, see me in your dreams.
Kim, what exactly is a field autopsy?
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
Well, I suppose if I just do it, maybe I'll remember. Let's get in there.
There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity.
What do you mean, Kim?
I mean when I need you to. Until then, I should handle physical contact, and you should take notes.
Okay. So, this here on the red field autopsy form in my ledger, I just fill this in, right?
That's right.
You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol.
Okay, well, let's open the ledger up.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists, describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
Well, let's start at the beginning. 1, assistant.
That's you.
Okay. All right. I'll write... It seems like my name's Harry Dubois. I'll write HDB.
The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says,
2. Coroner's case number.
KK57-0803.0815.
Good stuff, Kim. I'll write that down.
Next,
Name.
NA. Next,
Date of birth. We're not going to know that either, are we?
NA.
Age.
Roughly 50.
Okay. All right. Roughly
the
50.
corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook.
And number 6 is race, Kim.
Mondial.
Okay, write that down.
The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
7 is sex. Male, obviously.
Fucky, fucky!
Bloody Cuno. S.
Male.
Yes.
Pigs can have sex.
Well, I'll write down male and ignore those 2.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
8. Date of death. Kim, what do you reckon?
We're still going with March 4th. 51.
Okay. 4th of the 3rd, 51 it is.
What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
KK 57 0503 0815 listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
Last box, Kim. 11. Evidence of treatment.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
A strange word. Treatment.
Yeah. I agree. Lividity pointed to a lynching.
Then again, the right lividity is easy to produce if you know what you're doing.
He places his hand on the dead man's chest as if in preparation.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside, light drizzle. There is darkness in the shed.
I don't like this memory or vision or whatever the hell it is.
Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits in a wicker chair, her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches, to make sure she is dead more than anything else. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today, 42 stations of breath.
42.
We should start the post-mortem.
Okay, let's get on to the next page then.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
I suppose we just go through these in order, Kim. 1. External examination. Summary.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. Rather undignified.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
I'll write it down.
The rest of the clothes have been removed post-mortem by scavengers in order to get to the victim's ceramic armor. Officers are in search of the missing pieces. Removal of the boots is left for processing.
It would be clever of you to omit the boots altogether, sire. If you are to keep them for yourself, as you ought to, you have deserved them more than anyone else.
Why do I even want the boots? But I seem to have a desire to want them. When am I going to get them?
Patience. After the autopsy, before the body is taken away, there will be a window of opportunity. After the lieutenant has gone to sleep. I hope this has helped you, my liege.
That's an idea. If I omit the boots, Kim already thinks I'm an idiot. He'll just think I forgot to write it.
Tattoos.
Kim stands up, feet planted on either side of the body.
The upper torso is covered in a single, continuous tattoo, resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini.
Okay, I'll write down what Kim's saying.
The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow. Length 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end.
Keep writing, Harry, keep writing.
Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Okay, so right is short, light brown, male pattern baldness.
Lividity is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Cuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Talking shit about Cuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest. Consistent with predation.
Okay, I'll just write all that down. I'm not just going to ignore Cuno.
Ligature mark.
Lieutenant produces a small folding knife. With the other hand pulling on the belt, he starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut.
The steel wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark.
You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters.
Good thing we got these chain cutters then, Kim.
Always good to think ahead. Now,
He points to the rope squeezing the dead man's neck.
we need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below. Carefully, with as much precision as you can.
I've got this.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Okay. Here we go. Let's look for a good spot to cut.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the yeast. The knot is the weak spot. The chain cutters fit in there. Steady now, like a flower arranger. 2 cuts and it should come loose.
I'm gonna give it a go. Let's give it a go.
You jam the cutters right under the knot. That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better hold. Then...
Let's rotate a little more.
A really, really bad smell is coming from there now. And some kind of cracking sound.
Okay, cut it, cut it.
Yeah, fuck him. Fuck that faggoty. Corpse fucking time.
Shut up, Cuno S.
Told you my pig was hardcore.
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
He steps in and takes the chain cutters from me. I'll just let him work.
He sinks the cutters into the knot, preparing to perform the cuts, with his elbow to his knee for precision. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
Here.
He hands me back the chain cutters and then kneels closer to the body, running his finger along the dark red groove until he comes to a gap.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck, on the nape. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters.
I'll write this down. It's a good job Kim knows what he's doing.
Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia.
He pulls down the man's underpants. Oh god, what's Cuno gonna say?
No! Let's get out and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
I don't blame him.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Just based on my theory, Kim, does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death?
Ah yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from processing, if that's what you meant.
Yes, processing. Science, yeah, that's what I meant.
Just write down that we request an analysis.
Okay.
The corpse with his pants down does not have an opinion on the subject. All he has is genitals and a deathly odor.
Let's just inspect the genitals.
The dead man's penis is average-sized, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish. Marbling
God.
is present around the crotch.
Right, I'm just going to write it down and add in the semen sample.
Back is symmetrical and intact. Upper and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
Wow, okay, write that down too.
Last item, hands.
He takes the man's right hand in his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Okay, I'll pick up the hand.
His flesh is cold, icy.
Pleased to meet you. Where are you from and what's your name?
My name is...
I'm only fucking with you. I know where you're from. From Cappadocia. And your name is Il Corbo. What can I do you for, Il Corbo de Cappadocia?
Nothing. I've got nothing.
Nothing does. This was pleasurable. I sincerely thank you for touching my hand. We should do this more often. Be close like this, I mean.
Okay.
Hands are clean. No sign of injury from struggling.
Were we expecting any?
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment.
Maybe some ammonia. I'll write it down.
Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
Oh god, I don't like the sound of this, Kim. Internal examination summary.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
If I may add the moral of this story...
What would that be?
He looks at me inquisitively.
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply?
I think that may well be the moral of every story, officer.
He grins. Okay, I'll just write NA.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Okay.
You hear cracks as the lieutenant moves his sharp fingers inside the flesh, like the creaking of an old house at night.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Okay, got it.
Respiratory system.
Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaws. He stops to exert more force. Both hands are used.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid, ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands.
I'll look inside the dead man's mouth.
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight in that mouth of his.
Okay, that's a horrible thought. I'll just write that down.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
Why, don't we have anything?
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. No, Kim, no, I suppose I don't think so.
Neither am I.
Okay, and that's it?
That's it.
Okay, NA it is.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Both?
Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there.
I suppose the completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do, Kim.
We already have one test, as per regulation. And we already requested semen.
Pigs requested semen like it's no big deal.
Shut up, Cuno.
I'm not even interested in these boring mulkers anymore. I haven't sucked him off or anything.
These kids are sick. Can we change it to toxicology? Seems prudent.
At a request, then. We'll know if drugs or poisons remain in his blood. At this stage, I doubt processing will find anything, even if he was brimming with it.
Okay, NA and toxicology requested.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging. Gastrointestinal.
He breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
He touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen, briefly. I'll write it down and keep the voila.
What's next on the list?
A description of injuries, Kim.
Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too.
Okay.
Be thorough if you want maximum results.
Okay, bite marks.
Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted.
Okay.
And your opinion, officer?
Non-fatal, post-mortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Okay. Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
Cuno, high-velocity Cuno.
At maximum velocity, fucko!
There you go.
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Okay, write it down.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
B. Non-fatal post-mortem.
Right. Next.
Okay, ligature mark. Actually, now what about the injuries we've inflicted? Kim, have we?
Oh, so we inflicted them?
Okay, I have inflicted.
Okay, so there's an incision on the thorax from a chain cutter. I wouldn't mention it. Better not to muddy the waters.
I agree. Waters are muddy enough.
See? These pigs are fucking corrupt.
The boy nods approvingly.
Why don't you fuck him if you love him so much?
Now, injuries.
Okay, 3, ligature mark.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured, the cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible. Think for a moment. There's time. Don't rush.
A opinion fatal injury?
That's it. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves much to be questioned. But it's a start.
Well, that's better than where we were. At least the body's out of the tree.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Okay. So, how do you think it went?
Well, we established probable cause of death. Some would say that's the goal of an autopsy. We requested a test to be run on the genitals. That was the règle. The results should arrive in a couple of weeks if we are lucky. I will not hold my breath.
And what else?
We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Okay, so what now, Kim?
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg.
Okay, I'll rip out a copy and give it to Kim, I suppose.
For processing.
He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again.
He's thinking, did I miss something? You tilt your head, also looking at the corpse.
I don't want to take the boots again, because Kim will just scold me. Let's just leave everything for a minute. Okay. What else have we got? Not a lot else. Not a lot else. Let's have a look at my notes. Okay. Send victim's body to processing. Once you're done with it, send the corpse to processing. Lieutenant Kutsaragi will take care of it. Check twice to see whether you're done with all corpse-related tasks. After you've sent the body away, you can't take it back. We still need to open this door for Everard. We need to go back and see Titus as well now we've got the body back. You have to gain authority in Titus's eyes for the investigation to advance. Soften him up first, maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. Look for a witness, get help from the union boss or the company rep, tie them to any other crimes. Okay, well we've got the body down and got help from the union boss. That's all so far. I still have a craving for some booze and some smokes, although I want to try and stay away from the booze if I can. Maybe. Okay. We also need to go back and speak to the smoker on the balcony, but that's not until 9 o'clock tonight. And I need to find my gun. I need to go and pay Gart the rent money while I have it. And the special borscht. What's so special about the borscht the strikers are eating? The cook in the well in rags is making it, so I need to talk to him. Let's have a quick look here. Okay. Maybe I can brush up on my skills. The question is, on what? A bit more authority wouldn't hurt. I need to be more authoritative. I'm a cop, after all. Although I do struggle with that one a little. Maybe a bit more perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. And Inland Empire. Hunches and gut feelings. Yes. Yes, they're coming strong. Okay. I'll leave that as is. And... no other thoughts I really want to ponder. Not right now. Although maybe I do want to ponder the motorway south. At the edge of the map, the landmass begins to disintegrate into pure trigonometry. The ocean melts, becoming a tangle of sines and cosines. The mountain range turns into a sharp-angled azimuth. Its green rain and rain shadow dithers like music turning into a waveform, and then vanishes. This is the end. A half-remembered textbook from your childhood. The porch collapsing on the edge of the Isola. A transition from reality to pale. A single vector shoots out like a rocket. It's the motorway south, splintering off from the known pale. To where? Where does it go? That one there seems to be bugging me a little bit more than the others. Whether or not I want to spend the time on it. Let's leave it for now. Let's have a quick look at my clothing as well. What have I got? Anything else that will help me with my perception? I don't think there is. I should probably take my glasses off if I want to have authority when I go back to speak to the guys in the Union. Yes. And yeah, we'll keep the shirt on. The pants, what else do I have? Conceptualization. Yes, I'll leave the glasses off for now. Let's have another look at this body.
The man is decomposing visibly now. Every hour, he looks less like a creature and more like a pile of intestines.
Lovely. Just lovely.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Okay. I want to get those boots. I'm going to search the body one more time. Come on.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more thorough.
Look in his pants again.
The genitals in his breeches continue to be unnoteworthy. You see the penis of a dead man. If you've seen it once, you've already got the picture.
I don't know why I'm looking there. I was intended to look in his pockets.
Can't get enough of that dick.
Do you think we missed something?
Oh, just in case, Kim.
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
I just got a gut feeling there's more to this corpse.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast.
Okay, where do we find a fridge for the body?
It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates.
Okay.
If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
He's looking at Cuno. Okay.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano, man? You want a piece of the Cuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
Okay, I'm going to look at the body again.
Hurry. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for will become harder to find.
Okay, let's just leave it. Let's go and talk to Gart, see if we can use the fridge. And I can pay him the rent, and we can speak to the cook in the kitchen if he's still there. And maybe talk to the Hardy Boys. That's a lot going on. I want to talk to this woman again as well. She rather caught me off guard last time. Right, Kim. One thing at a time. Let's speak to Gart first.
Can I help you?
About my... Let's pay the bill first. Get him on side. About my bill for tonight, Gart.
Got the 20 real?
Yep. I've got it. Right here.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Yes, that's fine. One other thing, Gart. I seem to be in need of a fridge.
Yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right?
Correct him.
No. We want to put a very important dead body into your fridge.
I don't care. You're not putting a dead body into my fridge.
Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even asked me.
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
Wow. Turned the lieutenant off like he was a busted old radio. He really is the lord of his realm.
Let's go talk to the frit clerk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because if I stay here, I'm just going to order a drink. Okay. We better do this first. Yeah, we better do this first. Okay. The frit clerk. And... see if I can get any money for my tear. Here we go. Let's check this first, Kim.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
It's going to take me a while to get up to 20 again. I should have asked Joyce for money. I should have taken the money off Everard, but somehow I seem unable to.
Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
Well, it all counts. It all counts. Right. Hello?
Is this about the questions again? Because I don't really know anything.
She puts a magazine down. Look, does Frit have a warehouse in the back of the Whirling in Rags?
A warehouse? I don't know. Maybe. I don't really care what Frit does.
Come on, give me something to work with here.
She looks up from under her brow.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay?
She turns back to her magazine without waiting for you to respond. Do you have a fridge?
Right behind you.
I need to store a corpse there.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not joking. I need to store the corpse of a hanged man in your fridge.
Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Pity, it would have been so beautiful. It would have looked interesting in the fridge, on display.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Kim, what are we going to do with the body? I want to get those boots. Something tells me to get those boots. Right, where to now? back to the whirling in rags, I think. Okay. So, a few things. One, let's see if we can talk to the cook. We need to talk to the Hardy Boys. And we need to go upstairs to see if we can talk to the woman in the room next door. Kitchen first, I think. Ah, cook.
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garancy and Kubek. It must be his name. Garancy. Garancy Kubek. Sounds representative.
Mr. Kubek, I'm here on official police business.
The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air.
I need a fridge to store a corpse.
The man keeps shaking his head. His eyes seem sad. Then he starts swiping crumbs off the countertop.
I don't think he understands, officer.
Yeah, I'm getting that
We
feeling.
need to find some other way to make ourselves clear.
What language is he speaking?
He's from Grad, a Koiko.
With the mention of the word Koiko, the cook starts talking excessively, his hands up in the air again. He's happy for some reason.
I need to get the corpse, point to Kim, into the fridge, point to the fridge.
Why am I the corpse?
He turns his eyes to the cook, who gives you both a big bright smile.
Doesn't matter. I don't think he understood us anyway. He wouldn't be smiling if he did.
Okay. I need to put a dead body in this fridge. I'll point to the fridge again.
Oh, no. Body no fit fridge. Fridge more.
Oh, he understands. Oh, how do you know? Maybe it's a small body.
No. I know.
Listen to him. This is a man who clearly knows about bodies and fridges, and bodies fitting into fridges.
It's rather disturbing.
Okay, we have our answer. It won't fit. We need a bigger fridge.
Okay. What's in that borscht you're making there?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak.
I'm sorry, I don't understand you.
Just one word. Sounds quizzical. Then he awaits your answer, with his brow arched.
No. Shaking my head.
Borscht need more vodka?
Okay, vodka.
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turn it up and then ask for some yourself.
Maybe that's not a bad idea.
Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. The place is a powder keg.
My brain. Too many conflicting thoughts in my brain. No vodka. Turn fingers counterclockwise. Cut it.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak.
Okay. Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true?
The mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again. They're friends?
Okay. Do you know what's behind that door? The blue one?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
You've got some impressive pots there.
He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove.
Okay, I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine. Okay. What have we got? You need to buy yourself some more time to find whatever you're missing in the corpse. A fridge would allow you to preserve the body longer. Ask the Whirling, Frit, or maybe Cuno, or some of the other local kids. I really, really do not want to have to ask Cuno. Or I could ask around, maybe go back to the Union. Something feels just very wrong about working with Everett. Still need to open this door as well. Everett asked you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard to intimidate the occupant. Do what you have to do. Okay, greenhouse in the backyard. Is that back where Cuno is? Behind the greenhouse in the yard. A basement door. I vaguely remember where that is. Okay. Still a few things to do. Kim, let's maybe talk to the Hardy Boys. See if we get any more joy.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus doesn't look particularly happy to see me. Okay. Oh. I want to talk about the hanging again.
Again. Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
Okay.
About fucking time.
Just thought I'd let you know I talked to Joyce. The merc you hanged, his friends are coming for you.
Yeah. By friends, you mean his squad mates from Cronell.
Wouldn't want to beat up his grandma.
There's snickering in the room. Some of the men put their beers down. Just look, forget I mentioned it. It was probably nothing.
Goddamn right, it's nothing. The fuck are they gonna do? We got 10,000 men in the Union.
Okay, I'm going to take off. Don't leave town. Might need to speak to you again later. Okay. Right. Kim, I want to go and see if I can speak to the lady upstairs. Just in case she saw anything. This room here, was it? Firstly, can I get my tie? I'm not sure if that's still an option.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches, or has it been consigned there as punishment?
No.
You feel...
I can't. Right. I don't want to listen to those thoughts. Was she was in this one.
The door is closed.
Let's try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Damn. Let's knock again much harder.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
I'll knock again.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance.
Yeah, Kim, just a hunch that we need to speak to this woman. She's up there on the balcony there. She may have seen something in the yard. I'm sure looks like she can see from there.
He doesn't like where this is going.
Once more.
Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
Yes, I'm getting that feeling. Right, fine, we'll leave it. Let's go back to the yard. We might as well open this door for Everett, because something tells me we may have to go to Everett to see if he's got a fridge. Now, is it in here, or do we have to go around the back way? That's Cuno's shed. We can't get in there. Okay. The sound of melting snow dripping off the roof. It's strange. Yep. It must be around the other way. There's no greenhouse here. Actually, there's the greenhouse. Is it... Where's the basement door? There was a basement, wasn't it? Ever asked you to open the basement door behind the greenhouse in the backyard? Okay. Maybe it's round... You have to go around that way. Okay. That means going around here. Kim, I don't particularly like doing this, but... we may need to keep Everett on side in this. Also, having spoken to Everett, I wonder if it will change anything about speaking to Joyce again. How do we get back there? Do we have to go around here? Yeah, round this way. Yeah, I'm wondering if we should speak to Joyce again. Okay, this must be it.
This must be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head.
Okay. Now, let's press my ear against the door.
The leather upholstery is worn and rough against your jaw. You don't hear any movement. In fact, it's oddly silent in the yard around you. No birds chirp.
I use Manana's key to unlock the door.
You try to be as silent as you can. It takes a bit of rattling of the handle to loosen the bolt. Finally, the door unlocks with a small clack. Thoughts race through your head. The sound of the key turning still echoes in the yard. Hopefully no one heard. Well, buddy, you opened it. No need to go inside. It would be rude.
I sort of feel that. Also, it might upset Everett. As much as I don't like him, something tells me I'm going to need him yet.
Only curiosity could account for stepping over that threshold. Maybe there's treasure in there. A white alligator. A fountain of quicksilver.
Nothing stopping us from coming back later, though, and having a look, is there? Okay, Kim. It's 4 o'clock. We have 5 hours until the man from the balcony is available. Let's see here. We need to go back to Everett. I don't want to send the body for processing yet, because I want to check the body again. I also want to try and get those boots. I need to buy more time. Definitely need the fridge. Oh. Look. We can ask Cuno. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but let's go through the humility of speaking to this little... I can't even find the word for I nearly said it for him. Come on, Kim. He might know something. He didn't have a fridge in his shed, did he? Here we go. Here we go. Ready for a torrent of abuse.
a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
I wish I could have been here to see it. Now, I've got some questions.
Shoot that shit at Cuno, pig-o-naught.
Cuno, I need a fridge to stash the body.
For the fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Cuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing
Really?
Cuno knows all kinds of shit. Cuno gets around.
Okay, so where can I find this perfect fridge then?
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Cuno? What's the return on Cuno's investment?
Yeah. I don't think Cuno has any civic pride. And probably finds the corpse lying there more interesting than the yard without it. Look, kind sir. No, he's not going to take to that. I need to start standing up to this kid because he's taking the piss out of me. Fine, Cuno, don't help me then.
Wasn't going to. Cuno's not into bacon charity.
You can't turn Cuno into a little popo man. Cuno's his own man.
Okay.
Cuno doesn't fucking care.
Let me have a think about this. Quick check of the clothes. Anything that's going to help me with rhetoric. I've already got the rest on. I don't think... Was it the glasses? No, it was logic. Let's leave it for now. Let's leave it for now. Let's go back and see Everard, Kim. And... yeah. Let's give him the news about the basement. And then we'll take it from there. Yeah. Still more to do. The body's deteriorating, disintegrating. But I really want those boots. Okay, Kim, let's go see Everard.